Hey friends.
Hello, how are
Hey.
we?
Doing
I'm
good.
glad to be here talking to you
Yes,
girls.
I know.
Yeah.
It's always good to have our little sister chats. It's always a
Mhm.
highlight. Talking about all things oily because it's one of our favorite things.
We love them.
We're
Um,
going to, I want to chat a bit with you girls about our favorite DIYs. I am not a huge DIYer, but there are a couple of things that when I run
Christy,
out of something that
I'm-
I like bought,
Always think that you are a big DIYer. Why do I
why?
think that? You've sent me things you've made, that's why.
Well, I mean, who doesn't want to make a roll-on or a spray? Those are
You
fun.
made me shaving cream once. Like you have made me
That's
stuff. I
fancy.
thought you were a total DIY girl. That's so funny.
Okay, when I started, so this brings up a really good point. So budget friendly, when I started, like
Yeah.
I was making
yeah.
quite a few things, not because I necessarily wanted to,
Yeah.
but it was a better option for me and I could do it
Yeah.
literally so inexpensively.
Okay, wait. Can we just go back? How do you make shaving cream?
Okay,
Well-
literally everything you put on your body is just a few ingredients. Like
Yeah.
we're talking about Castile soap and like vitamin E oil. I mean, that serves as your cleaner, your, it's you just change up the oils or whatever. I mean, I think we should probably just cover a few of the basic things we should always have on hand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because they can be used in so many different things.
I'm gonna
Even on
confess,
great days.
I do. I actually do that. I don't DIY hardly ever, but Epsom salts. Let's talk about that.
Well, and making sure you get the kind that's not scented or
Yeah.
have the junk in it we're trying to escape, I guess.
So what do you use Epsom salts for mostly, Jamie? What is
We
it?
do a lot of
vegetable?
detox baths. Like just anytime someone's taking a bath, I throw Epsom salts in because it remineralizes your body. You can, any oils that we want to mix in, it helps emulsify it into the water. So it's not like the oils aren't sitting on the top of the water,
Mhm.
burning your skin off or something crazy. So yeah, we do that. We use them a lot. And in fact, I'm on vacation right now. And as soon as we got here, I went and bought some because
Yeah.
we'll use them. We'll use them up.
Yeah. I
So-
buy like a big, huge, I don't know how many pounds it is. I mean, it's like an enormous bag of Epsom
Yeah.
salts.
Also great
From
great
Amazon.
to soak up the last of the oils out of a bottle. So and then just have really nice baths.
Yep.
Just like
So
all the
I
oils go in there and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but it's great for me. So
I just saw a recipe with Epsom salt in I want to say it was either a laundry softener recipe. I think it
Oh.
was a laundry softener recipe. So anyway, it is one of those ingredients that can
Yeah.
be put in
Simple.
several different things.
super
And
What
good.
the
else?
Castile soap that you were just showing, what kind is that? What
Mhm.
brand
Well,
is
this
that?
is 7 Minerals. 7
Okay.
Minerals.
I usually buy the Dr. Bonner's, the baby one, because it's
Yeah.
unscented and
I mean, they say this one's non-GMO, vegan, and no palm oil, which
oh,
whatever. I don't even know the difference between this and Dr. Bronner's, but just look for a
yeah.
really good
Yeah.
quality one. And again, no added fragrances and things.
Yeah.
So Castile soap, what other things you guys have on
I
hand?
always have a carrier oil because a lot of
Oh,
times you need a carrier. So that's just the V6 in that little pump right there.
Oh,
That's just
cute.
V6 from Young Living. Yeah.
Okay.
So I do
Making
that.
note.
What else?
Fancy it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time
so-
I made my own lip balm and it was stupid, but it was like
yeah.
beeswax pellets and cocoa butter,
Oh, that's
all
right.
kinds of stuff.
Shay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do make my own balm that we use for any owies and stuff like that. And that has lots of different oils in it, along with essential oils, but also has a couple kinds of oil.
Yeah.
And then it has beeswax pellets in it as well to kind of like make it a little more firm and
Yeah,
stuff
like-
like that.
Mhm.
So that's another thing I do try to keep on hand. Calendula flowers. I soak those in the
'Cause
oil.
those are really good for the skin healing, right?
Never had
Really
those.
good. But it's, you guys, honestly, everything that I've ever needed for a DIY, I just get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Bingo.
You want to know another thing that's really good is either having the animal sense ointment or the rose
Yeah.
ointment from Young Living, because that's a base for like, if you want to make any ointments, like Jamie was saying,
Yeah.
I've just used those as a base because I don't like to combine all the ingredients. I am not a DIY girl. So the easier, the better for me. And then you just melt those down like in your little saucepan and add your oils and then put them back in their container and you've got whatever you needed it for, you
Oh,
know.
that's
you're making.
wonderful. That's
That
a
is
great
good
idea.
idea.
I do that with the lotion too. I actually take the Young Living's lavender lotion
Oh,
and make hand creams for, like, my husband works he's a pilot, but he also has a shop where he's constantly tearing his hands up.
mhm.
And so I'll add like Melrose and frankincense
Nice.
into some of the lotion that already is full of lavender and good things.
Right.
Anyway,
extra.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
So when it comes to
Yeah.
DIYs, like the sky's the limit. You can literally replace everything in your home with a DIY recipe. And some people do. I mean, we're
Mhm.
talking laundry detergent, right? We're talking the softener, we're talking toothpaste. I've known people who make their own
Oh, yeah.
toothpaste.
Yeah. Stain stick.
Stain stick.
I mean, just everything.
Yes. So
all of it.
here's one, like, here's my favorite. So
Oh, yeah.
I do love the Young Living's foaming hand soap. They have 4 or 5 different varieties and I love all of them. But I have recently run out and I did have my Castile soap and my vitamin E on hand, and it's very, very, very easy to make foaming hand soap. And I have found the recipe that I love is the foam is just luxurious. Like when I started out, I didn't have the right, like vitamin E oil this is the ticket.
Yeah.
And this
okay.
is Amazon, again, Amazon, vitamin E oil, 35,000 IU. I don't even know what any of that means.
Whatever. Mhm.
But I put literally like 1 to 2 tablespoons of the Castile soap. And this is soap that is just all of the yummy oil, like the oils, because oils are very cleansing,
Mhm.
right? And moisturizing to your skin. So if you look at the back of like a Castile soap bottle, you can make shampoo, baby wash, hand wash dishes with your Castile. If you run out of, your dish soap, fruit and veggie wash. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Mopping, shaving, pet shampoo, right? So very
Oh.
versatile. So like 2 tablespoons in my foaming pump that you can get on Amazon
Yep.
for cheap. And then I do just a few drops. So this lasts forever because I only do like 4 drops
Oh,
in the
wow.
whole bottle, and it makes it super smooth. It makes your soap
Moisturizing,
super
yeah.
smooth. And then my favorite combination then of oils to put in the hand soap right now is the Luscious Lemon. I do about 20 drops of Luscious Lemon and then like 5 to 10 drops of lemongrass. Those 2 together makes a really great hand soap.
That
So
sounds
that-
amazing.
That's one of the ones that I do most frequently.
Well, let me show you one I do. Okay, so this is Young Living's laundry soap. I can't show you the full on deal because I actually just grabbed this to bring with me for my trip, but it's actually kind of at the point where I could do this. So if you take about 1/3 of the bottle, and you can buy like larger containers with pumps, which is what I do normally. And I divide one of these into 3 of those containers. But basically you're taking 1/3 of this and then a container that's like, they're like this tall. It's about the same size as this, honestly, ounce wise. But you take 1/3 of this, you fill the rest with water, you put a cap full of the Thieves Household Cleaner in it. And then I usually do 20 to 30 drops of purification, just because I like the added
Mhm.
benefit of eliminating odors, and it's just really good. And then I just mix it all together, and then I just do about 3 pumps of that in every load of laundry, 3 to 4, and it's amazing. It goes so good because like when you're just using it straight, you're supposed to use 1/4 of a cap. And I like always overdo it.
Yeah, I can't get my
So-
mind around that. Like,
Yeah, I
probably
can't,
always
it
use
doesn't
too
seem
much.
like enough
Yeah.
for my brain, and it also just is really hard to just get 1/4 of this
Mhm.
in there. So I like that I can kind of mix it all into those containers and dilute it. And then I can just aggressively squirt and I feel like
You're doing it
I'm
right.
full.
Yeah.
But honestly, a lot of the stuff that you buy in the stores, besides the fact that there's a bunch of chemicals in them, they're full of water.
Yeah.
So you're paying for, this is a concentrate. So many of Young Living's products are so concentrated. And it's just so easy to make them last a lot longer. with these.
I have
packs.
always wanted to do that. And it's one of the things I have never done. Like how silly.
Me
I've
too,
always
me
wanted
too.
to do that
You
one.
need to do it. It's
What's wrong
it's
with
so
me?
easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Like honestly, once you buy the bottles.
I just have to
of
buy why is that my barrier? I don't know. I just have not bought the bottles. So I just-
So the other, belief that I have is that it's really not gonna get the clothes as clean as if it's like, it's concentrated form.
Mhm.
You
Well,
have
the
two
Lockhart
very
family
busy
smells
sons.
pretty good,
I was
so
gonna say, what has your experience been? You obviously.
it's great. It works
Good.
amazing. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we smell delicious. I think the true test is Lance's clothes. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
because of working in his shop and everything. And I do add like a soak feature on, like on the laundry machine. What's it called? The washer? Oh my gosh, words, sorry.
What's that called?
that little thing, that washing machine. Like we do an extra soak and extra rinse and all that on his stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it totally gets everything just as clean. Really, you're getting the quarter cap worth or
Yes,
more
that's
Right.
true.
in those 3 pumps. Plus
Plus
you're
the
getting
Thieves.
the Thieves household cleaner
I love
and
that.
you're getting oils. So you're getting actually more than if you just use this straight, in my opinion.
That's
Mhm.
true. Yeah,
Mhm.
love
But
that.
yeah, I love it. It's easy and it looks pretty too. I actually peeled the label off of one of these and put it on the bottle so it still looks like it's branded for you.
Yeah, I've seen it there. It is really cute looking.
Yeah. I don't have it here, or I would show it to you, but it's good stuff.
Yes. That is an awesome tip. Very budget friendly too. I love that. That's the whole point of DIYs, really. They are so
Yeah.
budget
Yeah.
friendly.
Yep.
Ashley, what do you make?
Okay. So this is my little one that I use a lot. This says you can't see it on there, but it says spot treatment on it.
Yep.
And this is just like a roller that I got from Amazon, but then I don't know, somebody was selling little labels. So this one says spot treatment and I use it as a spot treatment on my face whenever I have like a little breakout or a zit. We have a big debate in our family, whether it's a zit or a pimple. I hate the word pimple. It sounds, first of all, yucky, but also kind of cute. And that's too cute for the,
Popper.
no, I don't like that. It's a zit. It's gross. It's disgusting. And it's a zit. Okay. So anyway, I use this. Okay. So it has no carrier oil in it because I don't want to add oils to an oily
Yeah.
spot. Right. So sorry, go ahead. So it is equal parts. And this is a 10 mil roller. You could do it in a much small. I mean, that's a lot of oil in there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's gonna last forever.
so you could do it in a little tiny. It does. It's lasted for so long. And you only like one person uses it because it's going straight on your yucky, little spot. But okay, so it's equal parts lavender, copaiba. Okay, so the lavender is for like the skin cleansing, right? It's just so good for your skin. Copaiba is for inflammation. Equal parts frankincense. That's also for like scarring and inflammation. And then the last one is melaleuca, tea tree oil. For cleansing, just, and it is like, it works so good. I love this thing. So that's what's in here.
Love that.
Yeah. Mine are always going to be an easy DIY, but
I know. Well, I have to be.
Yeah.
Making your own rollers is a huge DIY. Like
yeah, I
I
do that
all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
This is also a DIY too, I guess. This is, it's almost gone, but this is witch hazel and then a bunch of amazing face oils. So what was blue in there is blue tansy. And then when I shake it up, it like, all mixes in there, but then you just kind of like mist your face
Ooh,
to
nice.
wake up. Amazing.
Oh,
So that's another one that I've done.
Okay.
We can't talk about DIY without talking about where we get our stuff. Like the, okay, meaning I got this from Whimsy and Wellness. And I don't know if, can you guys see it, that it's like iridescent. It looks kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can tell from there.
Yeah.
It looks a little
I-
rainbowy.
yes,
It's pretty in
rainbowy.
person. So this is from Whimsy and Wellness. They have
Yeah.
really beautiful DIY like containers.
Yep.
I'm
You can
looking
find
around to
the-
see mine. I said Amazon. Amazon has a lot.
Amazon, a
Yep.
lot. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I have another DIY. Look at me sitting here acting like I don't do DIYs. I have another DIY. Actually, a friend did this one for me. This is mermaid spray. I don't know if you can tell.
for
it's
your
what
hair?
it says. Yeah, for hair. So this has, I think it's just witch hazel in here too, or distilled water or something. It's equal parts rosemary, cedarwood, and lavender in there
Yeah.
for healthy scalp and hair growth.
So witch hazel, vodka,
Yeah.
those two things are emulsifiers. So what they do is they make sure that everything mixes together. So
Mhm.
that's a good thing, because I know, and people are like, why do you have vodka? And I'm like, for my oils." Like,
Dual
what are you
purpose,
talking
everyone.
about? Well, just, you just use a little
Tiny
in your
bit.
mixers, and it makes
You-
everything mix together. That way you don't have to shake it every single time, although I normally
I
do
still
anyway.
do, but you can use Epsom salts in there too, can't you? Like,
I would think so. Another thing is milk. Honestly,
Oh.
if I've ever been like on vacation and I can't find Epsom salts, then I'll put milk in the bath with oils, because that also does.
okay,
So,
yeah, okay.
but, if you think about, like, if you've ever had somebody who's eaten something they
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah,
have, and you call
true.
poison control and they tell you to
Yeah.
drink milk, it's
Yeah.
because it kind
It
of,
binds to it or
It
something.
absorbs everything.
yeah, and it kind of gets everything
Never
going.
thought of
So
that.
anyway, kind of a random thing, but I have thrown a cup of milk in a bath here and there
Yes,
when I
good
couldn't
idea.
get my
Cool.
Epsom salts. So
Well,
those
there
are-
are tons of recipes like like go on to Instagram or
You can-
Pinterest or just Google like
Yeah.
DIY laundry soap and I mean, the market is
Well,
now
all of our
saturated.
Facebook groups are loaded with ideas.
Everywhere. Perfume recipes.
Pinterest.
Deodorant.
You can buy books. That Oil and Glass book
Mhm.
is
Love
really
that
good.
book.
Melissa Pepping has some amazing DIY books
Yeah.
on her website. Or does she sell them through Growing Healthy Homes? She might, I'm not sure. But
Yeah, I think
any
so.
of those, actually, you know what? Sometimes even in your reference guide, there's
Yeah.
DIYs,
Mhm.
like
There
recipes
are.
for certain things.
Yep.
So, okay, we can't go too far without talking about how this is the DIY for everything in your house.
Yes.
Like, mix a bottle of this up to just one cap in a bottle of this. That strength is just general cleaning.
Yep.
You can make stain sticks like with like mostly cleaner and some oils.
Yep.
You can make glass cleaners. You can make, I mean, everything DIY for cleaning.
That's
You
a
can
Car-
make
like
with this.
carpet, a lot of people put it in their, it voids
Yeah.
the warranty on some of the like carpet steamer thingies, but
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people put
Yeah.
it in their carpet
Yep.
steamers,
Yep.
instead of chemicals.
All of that stuff. Honestly, if I run out of dish soap, I'll use it. If I
Yep.
run out of if I run out of laundry soap, I'll throw a couple
Yep.
capsules in and wash my clothes with just this.
Yes,
If I
me
run
too.
out of dishwasher detergent,
I have
this,
dipped
I
my
use for everything.
I have dipped my toothbrush
In
into
there.
the cleaner. I have.
Yeah.
Did you do that on
Not to-
purpose?
Not to clean the toothbrush, but to actually brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I would not recommend it on the regular, but
Desperate times, desperate measures. But honestly, this, if you're like, well, I'm not really a DIYer, but maybe you could do this.
That's
If
amazing.
this was all you did was change this out and got rid of all the cleaners,
get rid of everything. You don't need them.
you're winning.
Yeah.
You're winning.
So good.
Yay.
Thank you, girls. You got my wheels turning, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
go make my soap.
You too.
Awesome.
My soap.
Talk to
Bye,
you
guys.
later.